Look, we're moving on now, alright?
Yeah, you better do. Because
Yeah,
in 10
alright.
minutes you got to
What, you can arrest me for fishing? Is he in the middle of London? Do you not think they've got better things to do?
It's not the end of the world, but for God's sake.
Jesus. Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. We're on an urban adventure today in central London, and I have found a little group of carp. Just put my glasses over. I don't know if you can see them. I won't find out until I get home if you can see them or not. But they are not taking the bread off the surface for some reason. It's a good start though. Let's get fishing. Right, we've just been told to move on literally immediately after we saw those carp. So I've come round the corner, but I can see a fish. No. Drop it right on his head. Come on, baby.
It's illegal to fish in there, mate.
Is it?
Sorry?
Is it?
It is. It's hardly sport, is it?
What do you mean it's hardly sport? What do you mean?
It's hardly sport fishing in there, is it?
Well,
Go to the basin.
I don't understand what you mean. What's sport got to do with it?
Well, because angling's a sport.
I understand that.
The basin where you're allowed to do it.
Well, I didn't know that I wasn't allowed to do it. There's no
Well,
signs.
you're not. It's signs up everywhere. And you're not.
Where? Where's the sign?
You've been told before.
No, I haven't. I've never been here before. Jesus. That's the second person in 5 minutes that's gobbed off.
Alfie, come here. Alfie, come here. Go to Shadwell Basin. There's some fantastic carp in there.
I know, I fished it before.
Yeah.
I just fancied something different today. I didn't realise I was going to get abused on the street.
You're not getting abused, mate. It's just our neighbourhood, and you know you're not allowed to do it. Alfie, come here. Alfie.
So we were on that sort of small canal for about 10 minutes. Got abused by 3 different people for fishing. We found a beautiful little pond, but I can't really say that I didn't see that, can I? But look at this. What a shame, eh? If I see a fish, I might still try. So, after finding that beautiful little pond that we couldn't unfortunately fish in, we decided to go back to the small canal with all the carp because there was so many in there and I really wanted to get one out. But we ran into another little bit of trouble. Right, I've spotted another fish. Let's try and put it right on his nose. Need it to sink though. Spooked off it, he did. They're spooky in here, mate. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
What do you think you're doing?
Fishing?
And you don't think it's maybe forbidden here?
No, I haven't seen any signs.
First of all, that doesn't change the fact that it is forbidden. Secondly, you haven't searched very well. They're all over the place here.
Alright, okay.
Yeah, so let me allow you to call the police for you chaps.
Alright, mate. Cheers.
The only living thing in a small city, you want to kill it.
I don't want to kill it. I'm
What
going to put
are
it
you
back.
doing then?
I'm going to take a picture and put it back.
So you just torture it and then put
Oh,
it
don't
back.
be silly. It's not torture, is it?
Is it not?
No,
They don't
it's
feel
not.
that.
No.
Can I try with you?
You can try, yeah, of course you
And then
can.
I'll hook the bit in your mouth and then I'll
Don't
try.
be silly, it's not the same, is it?
Is it?
No, it's not.
Right.
Because it's not.
Well,
Look, we're moving on now, alright?
yeah, you better do.
Yeah,
10
what?
minutes you got to
What, you can arrest me for fishing? Is he in the middle of London? Do you not think they've got better things
It's
to
not
do?
the end of the world, but for God's sake.
Jesus.
Yeah. Jesus.
So, after that, we decided to move on to Shadwell Basin, where we definitely were allowed to fish and hopefully avoid the male Karens that have been bothering us all morning. So, did like 10 minutes on that little canal, got a load of abuse. There were a lot of fish there, but they weren't taken anyway. They were all spooking off the bread. I don't know if they've been targeted before or what, but they weren't having it at all. So, made our way to the basin. So I've left Joe over in the corner. He's fishing on the float for pike. I'm not sure if there are any pike in here, but who knows. What I'm doing is I'm just going to do a lap of the basin and see if I can see any carp on the surface. I have got some PVA bags, I think I mentioned, to fish on the bottom, which I will do maybe for an hour and a bit if I can't see anything, but I really wanted to stalk some carp on the surface today. The initial plan was cut short because on the little canal that we got on, as you saw earlier in the video, it was just a no-go. It was non-stop people. There were three, I think I only got two on camera, that were shouting and giving a little bit of abuse. It wasn't that bad, it wasn't really abuse, but just kind of telling us that we couldn't fish there, and it was just so on top that it just wasn't worth it. So just gonna have a walk around the basin and see if we can see any carp on the surface. Now if we do get a carp out of here, it will be a better fish, so that is an advantage, but it's a big old bit of water, so it's gonna take a while, but we'll see, eh? So I was on my walk around looking for fish, and Joe's just rang me to say that they're taking off the surface in the corner where we started, where I've left him. I put a few floaters out there just for him to keep an eye on while I was having me walk around, and there's some fish taking them, so I'm gonna get back up there now. Well, they seem to have disappeared by the time I got here. Bit of a shame. But I think I'll hang around for 5 minutes or so, just sprinkle a few floaters in and just watch and wait.
They'll throw some in his hand. This hand.
So we're going to call it on the basin, and we're going to go somewhere else. We haven't caught anything today on this one so far. Now we were out on the pontoon over there, but a load of kids turned up and started jumping in. To be young again, eh? And having fun. I mean, I'm having fun, but I'm old and having fun. Onward, let's go. Made our way onto the canal coming off Limehouse Basin. Met a couple of anglers. What's your name, mate?
My name's Alex.
Alex, big up Alex. And his mum, and they're just giving us some tips, so who knows, fingers crossed. Oh,
Sorry.
he's thrown it back. Catch of the day, nice carton. I'd have had that for my living room, mate.
Hang it up, dry it out.
Now that's a rare sight in London. 3 anglers in a row. Usually I'm lucky to bump into one. Seen 2 today. So we're at the last location now. good old Alex that we met on the canal showed us some video of some huge carp cruising in here this morning. So I've put out a load of floaters and some bread, don't know if you can see, and just wait and see really, I guess. It's been a long old day, lots of miles covered. Oh, Bill's pointing to something. Yeah, long old day, lots of miles covered. I don't know if you can hear it in my voice, but I am a little bit worn out. It's hot as well, but hopefully it's not over and it could all pay off. So you fancy moving to the basin? Only £2.5 grand a month rent. Bargain, man. Absolute bargain. Oh, 2,600 that one. Unfurnished, so you get to furnish it yourself with all the money you've got left over. Jesus. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. You gotta make this video go viral and then I can afford to live on RMS Basin. And then I can catch all the fish. You know what I mean? Right guys, I'm gonna call it there. It's been a long old day and no fish, unfortunately. But what I will say is, I don't think you're a true urban angler until you've had at least one urban Karen telling you what a scumbag you are for fishing. And I've had not one, but two today. Actually, we had three, but I didn't get the third one on camera. So yeah, we've ticked that box, which I'm happy about. A little bit of action for the video. And we met lovely Alex and his mum on the canal, which was brilliant. So big up them two, going around fishing. I wish my mum had took me fishing when I was his age. Yeah, sweet. So, thanks for watching, and look out for the next video. Every time I get off the tube to come back into Woolwich, there is something weird going on outside that tube station.